So, my husband and I have been married for 9 months. Right before we got married, things were great in the bedroom. Not long after, maybe 1 month, things started to change. I noticed that change almost straight away and brought it up to him. The first time I did, he got upset and said I'm just used to being treated like a whore because we were only intimate about once a week, and it used to be multiple times a day. I get things change after a while, but this was very quick and sudden. Fast forward a few months, and I brought up this issue a few times. I told him I was starting to feel insecure, and like he wasn't attracted to me. When we would be intimate, the few times a month, he always seemed distracted. Once, he was straight up watching football at the same time. Other times, he wouldn't be very aroused. Just general little things that made me feel like he wasn't as attracted to me. Every time, he would deny it, say it was probably just stress, or he didn't realize. Every time he would say he will make more of an effort, yet things never really changed until recently. I noticed a few months ago that he was visiting this old female friend's Instagram a bit. This was a female friend I asked him to unfollow, since she posts more provocative pictures. He still followed her on other social media platforms, which I didn't mind seeing, as it was just the pictures I had an issue with. Well, when I first noticed he was visiting her Insta, I didn't say anything. I came up with excuses and kind of forgot about it. 2 weeks ago, I noticed he was still visiting her Instagram frequently. It had now been months since I first realized, and suddenly it clicked. He was lusting after her. Once again, I tried to ignore it, but I couldn't. I found myself thinking about when he would look at her pictures. Was I ever laying in bed next to him? Did he ever pleasure himself looking at them instead of being intimate with me when I was practically begging for him to be more lustful over me? I decided to confront him. He didn't deny it, which I appreciated, but when I asked him why, he couldn't give me a proper answer. I don't know. I'm an idiot. I was just nosy. I asked him if he ever slept with her. He said yes, over a decade ago. I asked him if he was ever curious about her still having a boyfriend. He said yes, just because I'm nosy. I felt and continue to feel utterly betrayed, but now I can't help but feel inadequate, like second best. He wasn't lusting over his own wife because he was lusting over a friend he slept with over a decade ago. He apologized and seemed sincere, but that doesn't change how I feel. This brings us to today. He has really changed, initiates more, has been more kind and blocked her. Said he would do anything to make me feel better. He said he will never do that again. He's lied to me about women before, but not like this. Now every time he's on his phone, I'm wondering if he unblocked her to look at her pictures, if he messaged her or she messaged him. I wonder if he stalks her other social media. How he always re-downloads TikTok for brief periods and then deletes it. Is he looking at her TikTok? I feel disgusted that he obsessed over another woman, and I don't know what to do. So, I decided to ask Reddit, hoping that you will give me reassurance that this is a minor break of trust, that it's not a big deal, that I'm overreacting and need to just accept his apology and move on. I know I can be sensitive, so this has been a really hard thing for me to process and accept he's more attracted to someone else.